like say I chop piloto. Anytime you hear the lampa, I'ma show my dark on Jojo. Anytime you call my number, feel like say I chop piloto. Anytime you hear the banker, I'ma show my dark on Jojo.
On this road to riches, I just pray and make it home. Application glitching, had to get there on my own. I made it this far, I can't turn around. Just know my mama proud, moving at the speed of sound. Trying to strike it rich, so I'ma take that risk, baby. That risk, trying to strike it rich. I'ma take it. I'ma take that. Bands, baby, who don't want the bands? It ain't about who want it, it's about who gon' take that chance. Yeah, it's about who gon' pivot if some shit can change your plans. Yeah, yeah, know what I'm saying? If you tryna strike it rich, so I'ma take that risk, baby. Tryna strike it rich, take it. I'ma take it.
Here with the locals, doing alright.
Bands, baby, who don't want them bands? It ain't about who want it, it's about who gon' take that chance. Yeah, it's about who gon' pivot if some shit can change your plans. Yeah, yeah, know what I'm saying? If you tryna strike it rich.
My love is spinning round. Feels like I'm in the clouds, yeah. Your red dress in a crowd. The sunlight on your brow. Disco dancing, disco dancing. Disco dancing, disco dancing. Disco dancing, disco dancing. Disco dancing, disco dancing. The roads they wind around. The top is always down, yeah. A king without a crown. I'll show them what I'm about, yeah.
There we go. Mic wasn't on. Welcome back, everybody, to day number 3 of ECL NA Cup number 1. I think this is the technical lower bracket, considering this is for elimination here. Both of these teams, whoever loses, they're out. The next one continues on, obviously. That's how that works. But yeah, we've watched Marsborn in the previous days, both days in a row, play, oh man, who was it? Marsborn versus Elusive was the first one with Austin CS, and then Marsborn versus Iron Stormbore yesterday, both of which were pretty good games. So I'm not quite familiar with the game of Zomblers in FarmVille. We do have some recognizable faces here, though, faces that we've casted on my channel quite a few times in the ECL scene. I guess we can start off with, let's see, let's look at Zomblers. Let's see what they got going on, because they got some faces that I recognize more so than the other side. So Zomblers, consisting of Poseidon, Cool Comms, Cajun, Fire, and then a newcomer, Man327. So I've never seen that guy before, but I guess we'll see how he is this time, or in this game. The others, of course, have been around in the scene. Cool Comms, Poseidon, Cajun, they've been together for quite a while now, I think. Fire has joined them somewhat recently, but, yeah. Then on the FarmVille side, let's take a look. I know I recognize some names over there too. Beaky, one of my old teammates, playing on their team. Then we've got KMZ, no one at Nix, I don't know how to say that name, and then Adam. Only two of these players had profile pictures, as you'll see in the HUD pretty soon here. But yeah, that's really all I got for you. I'm not, like I said, not too familiar with both of these teams, but I am ready for a nice matchup between them. And speaking of which, in the past 3 months, FarmVille has had 2 games, and Zomblers has had 2 games. They've had 0 head-to-heads, and they have, because they've had so many limited games, I don't even have stats on their win percentage for any of the maps. So it's really a free-for-all in this one. I'm going to be expecting. I can give you the vetoes, as we do have those as well. Dust 2, the pick of FarmVille. That's what it was. Zomblers picking Inferno, and then Mirage the decider if need be. So we got the Pug maps, the Pug Delights. But I'm here for it. I'm ready for it. We love a good Pug session in NACS, as most games are Pug sessions, it seems, at least in the ECL world. At least we're not getting the forfeits. We did have 1 forfeit in round 1, unfortunately, but I think the rest of the games have been pretty good. Don't think anyone's forfeiting those. I remember one of the seasons of ECL, it was like every other map was a forfeit, or every other match was a forfeit. So. But that's really all I got for you in terms of an analysis, considering we don't have a lot of information on these players. So now we're just going to wait. We're just going to wait for them to join in. We got all the members of FarmVille here, but 0 of Zomblers. Trying to get any information on if they are forfeiting or not. Let's see. I don't think they are. But not a single member in here, and the game is supposed to be starting now. Let me open this up. Yeah, it doesn't say any forfeits or anything, so they should be getting here anytime, sometime soon. Hopefully. And I will go ahead and I'll give you guys the in-game view that I'm seeing here, just so we're on the same page. We're just waiting. We're just waiting. Oh, you guys don't have a HUD. And you know what? I'm going to use this time real quick to actually go get some water. I will be right back. You guys stay around for just a second. Alrighty, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I know it was a second, but it seems like we got all the server changes and all that good stuff over and done with. Zomblers have finally joined the server, finally joined the game, and now we find ourselves on map number 1 of Dust 2. Apologies for the delays, of course, not my fault. Blame them, not me. But yeah, this is it. This is the matchup. Zomblers versus FarmVille, map number 1, Dust 2, the pick of FarmVille. And they actually had a pretty decent series against Voka yesterday from the scores that I was looking at least the score line. They didn't get blown out of the water, and Voka's a pretty good matchup, I would say. So they got a lot to prove them. They have a lot to prove for themselves here. But what better way to do it than against a team like Zomblers? Mid to B smoke thrown, not mid to B, Xbox smoke thrown. But the CCs are walking past it, man 327. I think he was spotted out by Beaky. Yep, looks like he spotted that shoulder out. That information going to be relayed to his team. That should force them into this B bomb site, which they will meet the loving arms of Cool Comms and Poseidon. Poseidon, nice one tap on Adam as he walks out. This hit falls short, though. Another kill going the way of the CTs over towards top mid. And at this point, with not a single kill on the side of the Ts, I dare say this is a first round going the way of Zomblers. Oh my god, they're just absolutely getting demolished. Alright, Beaky, what do you got for me here? Last alive, 1v5. There's 3 CTs there. Oh, he does take one onto fire. Not quite connecting with man there on the cat. But 6 points of health. That decoy almost kills him straight up. Brings him down to 2 HP. And then through the smoke, finally, after a long delay, Zomblers will get the first round. First pistol round of the series. And let's see, does FarmVille retaliate with a bye? Probably not, considering they didn't get, like, any kills and no bomb plant. At least I would not. At least I would not. They do buy deagles. Not armor, though, so not a full buy. Just enough to get some damage on the board. At least onto Poseidon here. A nade to blow open that smoke over towards doors will not net them anything. Not quite yet, at least. Still the HP advantage going the way of the CTs, but the Ts are emerging from the mid doors as we speak. Another one over towards tunnels. Will be taken down by man. There is no mid to B smoke, so they're trapped between a rock and a hard place as these CT players are over towards A, they're over towards B. There's really no winning in this situation. All right, Sleep. We're just going to call him Sleep. Goes down over towards mid, and this should just be a cleanup every day of the week. Poseidon good for his. KMZ last man alive, just a Glock in hand, and that's going to be it. So, a 2-0 scoreline, but here's where the action happens. Full buy coming through for FarmVille now. AKs and Galils. Belts of utility as well. We got 2 kits on the side of Zomblers and MP9 on one of their players. So what do they decide to do with it? That is the question. Out towards long is the answer to it. A fast play. KMZ pushing his way out. Will kill Cool Comms full blind. And trades upon trades. Cajun gets 2, but Adam retaliates with 1. So a man advantage here for the side of FarmVille in this first gun round. Cross smoke thrown. They're right behind it. Walking up that ramp. There is a slight gap, and Biku will find Mand right through it. Now, Fire left alone in the 1 versus 2. He doesn't have a kit, but there is one nearby, if need be. Over towards Long, or I think on one of those bodies there. Bomb planted. That might have been the chance that he needed. While that bomb is planted to try to get the kill onto the, well, non-planting player. And I'm not quite sure what his play is right now. I mean, they know that he was in CT. Is he just going to go for the exit frags? And just try to keep this money dry for them? That seems to be his play. But, okay. Alright, I guess that works. Or I guess that's a play. No shade, no shade. I just was a little confused at what was going on, especially if you go down. But it is what it is. FarmVille with their first. Stay hydrated. Alrighty. And the prior round for Zomblers was a bit of a bonus. However, with them losing it, they do not have that great of weapons. Now, through the smoke, Sleep will take down one with a headshot onto cool comms. Man 327 wants to stick around, but ends up backing up nonetheless. Some utility being traded over. Long control firmly in the hands of the T's here. So they full take it, they get a kill, and then they send a couple players back over towards mid to clear that out, show that presence, but in reality, it's just going to be a long hit. Keep it simple. Keep it clean. Do and execute. Cross smoke thrown to beta response, nothing quite yet. Cajun actually will walk through on a timing without a flash, without support from his teammates or anything, so he goes down for free. A shot from Poseidon will connect to Sleep. The bomb site given over. Bomb being planted now. Poseidon, do you go for the wall bang? Oh, he does get a tag onto Adam. And another, well, a signal got it, sorry. I saw a kill in the kill feed and I just assumed it was his, but some tags are there, but not quite the kills. Poseidon left in a 1 versus 4. They know where his position is. They know he's got a scout, so they're just gonna run him down, shoot him dead, and tie us up 2-2. Who you think winning at all? Oh, that's a great question. I have no clue, to be honest with you. I could not tell you. I don't have any information on either of these teams. All right. Some more long util being thrown. Cajun actually jumping back into the nade. We'll take a good chunk of damage for it. Now Beaky throwing that mid util. Smoke door, flash cat. Support his teammates towards lower. In the meantime, KMZ feeling confident enough to go out towards long with a flash from his teammate. He spots nothing out yet. Just about taking space for them in this round, though. Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't paying attention. Apparently the B hit... Okay, the Zeus. Nice. All right, we'll take it. I was not looking at the minimap. I do apologize, but Adam gets 3 over towards tunnels. A Zeus kill comes out as well. But a lead taken here for FarmVille. As I was reading the chat, and it said Zomblers is probably the more structured team, which I would have to agree with. At least it seems to be that they would be the more structured team. Am I getting paid to commentate? No. Love of the game. Love of the game, brother. All right, lower take here from the T's in this round. That normal mid to B util being thrown, smoking the door, flashing out off of Cat, as we've seen in the previous rounds. Poseidon will throw a nade to try to blow open the smoke. He does connect with damage, but does not gain the information of the smoke break, so no information there. Seems like these CTs have a good idea as to where the T's are. They have full long control. Mid to B smokes have been thrown. And now Poseidon getting up close and personal at mid doors. 4 T players over towards Cat. Molly to deny their push. Looks like they're setting up for a bit of utility. Or with a bit of utility. That nade does done for 42. Now over towards mid. Poseidon gets mollied off and shot in the back. His teammate there to support though. He doesn't get one. KMZ burns himself. Beaky does get a kill. That's the bomb site given over. Over entirely for free. Cajun through the smoke will take one. So we still find ourselves in a 2-man advantage here for Zomblers. But the B part of the map entirely given over. Maybe a boost coming out for these T's? No. They gotta go for an early pick. Adam will take one. Beaky peeking out towards window. They even the score back up 2 versus 2. And these CTs not ready for the aggression. Not ready for that play. A bit of a blunder on their side, and the 2v4, they're making it work. Man, 1-3-2. Man 3-2-7. 1 versus 2. Numbers in there. And wow. Wow. Zomblers fall apart in the 2 versus 4. No one ready for the aggressive plays. The peek through doors, the peek through window at the same time. So it is a 4th round for FarmVille, and Zomblers being a more structured team, well, it doesn't help them in that situation. Server dead? Server not dead. All right, B site hit coming through nice and quick. A deagle from fire back site will ring off. He will be taken down. Man with a good shot and a connection onto a second as well, but nothing more than that. That's the bomb site given over. And a peek towards the window once more finds the head of Poseidon from sleep. We'll also find Cajun, and just like that, a change of pace here for Zomblers. But another round win. And you can see, I mean, they're kind of on the hunt here, but they don't really need to. It's just a pistol for full comms here. Just the 5.7. And he'll be able to keep it alive in the next round. He does not have any armor, so, I mean, this was a save round, so nothing too fancy. Expected for FarmVille to take it, but Zomblers, you gotta start getting some rounds on the board. You've gotten 2, and weren't they were from the pistol in the round after, so all the important rounds go in the way of FarmVille. Beaky on 9 kills, 9 and 3, leading the team. See, who's the top on the side of FarmVille? Looks like Man 327. Quick tactical timeout from Zomblers to discuss what's going on, discuss the next plan of action. And we'll see what they cook up here. Another long take may be coming out. Signal trying to get out towards blue, but Man 327 will shut him down. And with long control firmly in the hands of the CTs, the Ts waste no time as they push down mid to take that space back. Now Poseidon, he's honing the op. He blows up in that smoke, but with a flash, blinding him off the angle. Oh my god, through the smoke headshot, or not headshot, through the door. No scope. That's crazy. KMZ does get a kill in return. Man, 327. There's so many numbers. Getting that trade back. Little Monazy action. But a two-man advantage for Zombler. Sleep will go down to Fire, who's peeking out towards window, taking down Adam as well. A crazy, chaotic round. Poseidon hitting a crazy shot. No scope through the door, through the smoke. We love to see those. I was literally at a loss for words. I didn't know what to say. Alrighty. Up in the hands of KMZ. Will spot a player jumping across mid, but I don't know if he quite spotted out these players pushing up mid. Fire has taken lots of control, and that's the bomb being dropped. Now KMZ, hello? KMZ, Fire just got that kill. There's a player from Lung Doors. Fire will triple up in the round. And I don't know what just happened. The communication, maybe Fire just did not see them pushing up mid there? Or sorry, not Fire. KMZ just didn't see them pushing up mid? I thought he saw their heads, like, charging up, but maybe I'm wrong. Nonetheless, Beaky left alone. Bomb dropped outside of Long Doors. Right over here. Poseidon posted up with an op directly on the angle that Beaky is in. Doesn't know it yet. But Beaky's got 45 seconds to work with. And, okay, he grabs the bomb, 30 seconds. Gives away his position. I guess he's going for this? I'm not quite sure. Maybe just trying to die before time goes out. They got plenty of money, so he could have saved. He's got AK. Oh my god, what a tap. What a tap. Oh, he pulls out his gun, though, or pulls out his knife, and Fire will take him down. A 4K for Fire. Lovely round from him. That was a nice tap onto Poseidon there. I won't lie. The op is recovered. But Zomblers find 4. See, we're gonna get another jump in the suicide there. It looks like that is the case. More util being thrown. Poseidon honing the op again. Blow open that smoke. Won't find anything for it. And there is a player, man 327, just spamming through the smoke. Connects with the head of KMZ. Now, flashes are coming out. They are good signal. We'll get that trade. Cool comms now. Backed up by Cajun here. Wants to swing out. Good for that first headshot. Gets a second. Spraying down for the third. Looking for the fourth, but it'll be Cajun to steal it away. Not steal. Cool comms had to reload. Maybe save Cool comms, but a nice mow down from him. And a tied up scoreline, 5-5. Tactical timeout instantly called for FarmVille. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to do, look at this, tactical timeout. In case you didn't know. Oh, it's over. I did my best. Just quick. Wait, it's not over. Was it a tech pause and a tactical timeout? I thought I saw a timer or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Alrighty. As that timeout comes to an end, let's see what the side of FarmVille is farming up. Jump spot spotted. Poseidon launches the man cross suicide. Brings out a shot but does not connect. Long control is given over. Adam walks out with the deagle. Calls the boys back. So, well, we see a repeat Cajun. He's throwing a long door. Smoke flashes are coming out, but Adam with a nice one tap. Man does get a trade. Looking for more, too. Tech9's running at him. He's running low, out of ammo, pulls out the pistol. He has support of Cajun nearby. KMZ will go down to that USP. The bomb being dropped. Beaky and Sleep. Sleep Zork. Left alone on an island. Beaky does have some armor, so I guess there's that. Sleep Zork has an AK. Was this a buy? I'm actually confused. I don't remember. It was just pistols, right? Alrighty. And as Cajun takes down Sleep Zork, what a name. Beaky alone again. Oh, it was actually man to get the kill. Dang, Poseidon with the shot. Alrighty. Zomblers taking the lead once more. 6-5 the scoreline. Last round of the half coming up here. Economy for FarmVille. Not looking the greatest. Not that it really matters considering it's the last round, but it does hurt the weapons. We got 2 Galils in the hands of Beaky and Sleep Zork. A couple of AKs on the side of the CTs, so gonna make the job a lot more difficult. Another aggressive play over towards lower this time. They won't quite find anything yet. It's actually a delayed lawn take here for the T's. And they're taking this space. They're going fast. Cajun spotted out over towards the elevator. His position gonna be mollied, but that is a nice chunky nade. Poseidon will get one in response. So we're back even, but the bomb site given over here. Molly to stop the plant. All 4 CTs coming over towards this cat position. Signal on the other side of the smoke. It's spammed through by man. Full comms goes down in the meantime. Bomb still yet to be planted. 2 versus 3 in favor of FarmVille. Poseidon the last man alive. Bomb planted. There is no option to save here. It is the last round. He will find a nice headshot onto Sleep Zork, so maybe a way back into it, but no, the nade from Beaky dunks directly on top of him. A 6-6 scoreline at the half, and let's see. I'm gonna run a quick 1-minute ad, so it doesn't happen in a different time. Slash ad 1? I don't know, fuck. I'm not good at this. Hold please. I don't know how to run the 1-minute ad. All right, 1-minute ad. Sorry if you missed the pistol round. Oh, a timeout. Nice. Perfect. Exactly what I needed. Alrighty. Maybe a closer scoreline than most people were expecting, but pretty even. I don't know, I mean, in the 2 prior days that I've casted Marsborn, who have been the heavy favorites against the teams that they are going against. Zomblers, I guess, would be the favorites in this one, but it's nothing, I mean, nothing crazy. Alrighty, towards long is the play of these T's here. A slow push into it. A flash was thrown over towards lower to try to bait out some rotation. Signal sticks around towards long, though. Takes that shot to the head, bringing him to 7 points of health. Now these CTs want to take this fight. Signal and Beaky doubling up with some crispy shots. Signal finally does go down. He had very low HP, but the rest of these T's are also going down in the meantime. Beaky doing some great work. 2 kills for him. Almost a team ace? Almost a team ace. Adam the only one not to get a kill on the side of FarmVille. But it looks easy, it looks nice, and it looks like a FarmVille round. 6-7 the scoreline. I beat you to it. I beat you to it. Alrighty, Zomblers, not buying anything. 1 Deagle for cool comms. That's it. No util, no nothing. Maybe just treating this round as a bit of a timeout. Discuss what they want to do in the next round. Although they have taken actually a fair amount of space for throwing nothing. No CT spotting out anywhere over towards mid signal. The only one nearby. So these T's gain access to Cat for free. Molly comes through. Not gonna stop them though, it is a CT Molly, but let's see if the MP7 from Adam will. No, it won't. It connects with one, signal does nade, and spray down another. 2 kills going the way of the T's. Better than nothing. Better than nothing. Considering they didn't buy anything other than a Deagle. So you'll take what you can get at that point. But a 2-round lead here for FarmVille. Did that ad ran, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I guess it didn't run for some reason. And so it's going to be running soon. Sorry if you got an ad. Alrighty, lower push coming out for the CT here. Sleep Zork will take down Cool Comms, looking for another onto fire. Does connect, but not for the kill. Poseidon getting 1, Adam getting 2. 1 up in him. And with 1:35 left in the round, Fire is left in a 1 versus 3 with 18 points of health. Now this is Counter-Strike. Kamzy will spot him out. Throws the nade. Oh, almost. Almost. But with his position given away, and I think the comms there, it looks like his time is limited. It should be a 9th round coming here for FarmVille. And actually, are they going to wait for this clock to tick? It looks like they want to let this clock bleed. Signal, no. He's going to go a bit too early there. I guess it would have been hard to bleed out like 40 seconds, but clean nonetheless. Clean nonetheless. Cajun missing sleep on the lower jump spot? Maybe. I think it may have been called out. Another tactical timeout, but this one's kind of technical, as Adam in the chat is saying that their TeamSpeak is lagging. So I don't know if maybe a technical timeout coming after this. You can see Coach Ninja in the back there. Not actually a player of the game. The coaches are spawned in and killed at the start of every round, since Valve took away the freaking coaching slot, which makes everybody's lives harder, for no reason. Alrighty. Another save coming out here for this T side. Smoke's being thrown, lurk smoke. Do we got any flashes to go with it? Nope. It's actually the cancel. Their only smoke of the round thrown. I guess another one was towards door, but only smoke left thrown at that timing. And there's 3 CTs here. The timing is good. Flashes are not. Cool Comms does get 2 though, however. Door smoke is not there. Beaky spams through. Gets Poseidon. Almost connects with Cool Comms as well. That nade, will it take him down? Oh, it could have. Maybe should have, but it didn't. Now a door smoke picked up by the T's from the dead body of a CT. This round gets difficult. This round gets hard, but not impossible. Flash is being set up. Cajun is playing directly in that smoke. Beaky gonna try to push through the door, but spam down instead. KMZ has made his way onto site, and it's just Signal and Cajun switching kills, swapping heads, getting 2, and getting a 7th round for Zomblers. Who did you bet? I don't bet. I think that would be a probably not a good thing. As a partner, as a ECL Challenger caster partner, you know what I mean? But it seems like Zomblers has the fan base. It's probably like the 5th person in the chat. Technical timeout. They said their TeamSpeak server is lagging, and then Cool Comms actually said, do you want to use our TeamSpeak, but use a different channel, of course. That would be kind of funny. Yo, Stinix, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. I guess while we got a second here, if anybody else here would like to throw me a follow, that's all I ask. Got a goal that I'm trying to reach. So if you're enjoying it, enjoying the cast, throw me a follow. I'd appreciate it. But back to it. Double ops coming out. One on Adam, one on Poseidon. Poseidon going to be dropping down into Suicide. Both shots ringing out. Neither of them connecting. Long door smoke thrown as well. Long control in the hands of the CTs. Thank you guys for the follows. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now the T's go a bit quiet. Another door resmoke comes out. Lower control being taken. Wolf comms. Trying to spot something out. Showing this presence. Maybe trying to bait a reaction from the CTs, which it will possibly. Nope. They decide to say double long. Beaky up close to the door. Got an opper right behind him. And a perfect timing as Cajun walks out, takes down 1, and is traded by his teammate. So a man advantage here in the A site given over. T's do not know this, but they in fact do have it. And another kill going the way of the T's. It is all Zomblers in this round. KMZ gonna be jumping up, but right behind him, Cool Comms has already walked up Cat. A nice spray control running transfer down to Adam as well, and an 8th round coming out for Zomblers. W streamer call to action. Sometimes you got to, you know? What up, Kung Kring? Yeah, we try not to do spoilers here. I try to get rid of anyone that does, but, you know, only the bad actors. A save coming out here for the side of FarmVille. Scout in the hands of Sleep Zork. But Poseidon, dude, what an off angle. Hold on. I'm gonna not pay attention for a second. That's crazy. This is the off angle that he was just in. And he was holding that shit, and it worked. That's insane. I don't think I've seen that one. That's like such an oddly specific one, because like normally the push for mid doesn't come like on the left side. All right, let's see. What do we got going on here? 2 T's over towards mid. Couple over towards tunnels. No CTs nearby. Hopefully he didn't get too motion sick there. I tried to control it, but I couldn't. Anyway, the walk out of mid doors is the game plan here of Zomblers. Sleeps the rock. Posted up with an op. Spots out one. Sorry, scout. Spots out one. But the gamble stack not quite working out as KMZ was the lone CT over in the B-bomb site. Adam being taken down in the meantime as well to the hands of Man. And so that's just going to leave that scout and the USP of Beaky. Scout does connect, but with the full... Oh, nice shot. Hit another one. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, he didn't get that. Did he get that one? Oh, my God. This guy needs to be the opper. Is Sleeps the Rock the opper of FarmVille? Sending some nice shots. Tied up once more. 9-9. Full buy comes out. FarmVille. A1S's. A FAMAS. Oh, ooh. MP9. Ooh. Not great. Not great. Some more long util coming out. Seems to be a late pop coming for this T side once more. Well timed. Player in pit. Full blinded. Spots out cool comms. Should be able to get that kill. His teammates does connect with one as well. Poseidon will get the response kill on the player in pit. And it is just a bloodbath over towards long. That is the bomb being dropped. I don't know if they quite know that. But Poseidon over towards, I guess, top pit, jumped out, got shot through the smoke. I don't even know what happened in this round, but we find ourselves in a 1 versus 4. Oh my God, nice shot. Okay. 3 more times, you win the round. He's got plenty of time to work with. He has the bomb, 50 seconds. One player towards car, one towards site, another towards B. So they are somewhat isolated here. Oh, he knows that one walked away. Ah, he read it. He had an idea, but not quite quick enough to get the kill onto Signal. They'll pick up an AK, upgrade to it, and a 10th round for FarmVille. And look at that economy on the side of Zomblers. It ain't great. It ain't perfect. But it's something. Poseidon, boosted up by his boy. Gonna be omping towards bottom mid. Basic long control taken by Signal. Another CT over towards Cat. B in. So, CT side towards B. Alarm bells ringing. Adrian gonna molly off Cat. Throw that mid to B utility. Oh no, he missed it. And he smoked door off. Oh, that's not good. And another re-smoke towards that tunnel's position. Well, throws a wrench in the plan of Zomblers here. Back towards Cat, maybe. I don't know, this is a tough one. You gave up so much map control. You know that they probably have long. You know that, I mean, they made the presence on Cat known, and now you just gotta kind of walk out. One singular smoke left. And a jump spot seen. Adam in this corner gets full blinded. Oh my God, almost an entire mag of a MAC-10 whiff. KMZ whiffing his shots as well. And somehow, some way, Zomblers, they walk into that B bomb site through mid. The mid to B split. And they find all the kills. Beaky and Signal. The 2 remaining CTs. They just go for the save. Alrighty. Tied up once more. I don't like that camera. We'll go back to this one. Maybe a good time for a tactical timeout. Maybe a good time. That's all I'm saying. Unless FarmVille has used all of their tactical timeouts, which I'm not sure if they have or not. I think they've only used 2, though. Ooh, mid to B pick from Poseidon connects well. And it was already the play to rush towards B, so it's going to be Sleep Zarok to connect with 1. Beaky is nearby with that AK in hand, but is traded. Now Signal trying to rush up towards that door position. Will he be ready for Fire to jump up? No way they just let him out, right? Oh my god, they're just letting him out. Okay, Fire does get that trade. That seemed like... It didn't seem like that should have happened. But it did. Now Adam, he's gonna walk through the smoke as well. Fire in that same exact spot. 2 dinks on both of the remaining T players. But Poseidon will finish off the kill. Zomblers take the lead. It's an 11th round. And the economy... Okay, so what? It's fine. FarmVille is good. We're good. They can still buy rifles. But scary nonetheless. Neither team sitting pretty in terms of money. Another boost. Poseidon feeling confident. Oh, almost times it well. I think he had a set time as to when he should shoot. Over towards long. Man is going to charge out, but the flash play from the CTs works wonders as Man gets full blinded. Adam takes him down. Oh, does he hit it? Look at that. Perfect camera. Now back over towards T. And Z is going to be taken down. Poseidon peeking in. Goes to very low HP because of it, but behind the wall, he'll live from the nade, so it sleeps. God, he's sleep. Sleep Zork. It's a weird name. It's a weird one. Here's an MP9. Molly in hand, just going to shoulder this position. Signal. Boost it up, mid to B. We'll take down Cool Comms crouching through the door. I don't think the bomb was spotted quite yet. Poseidon's still waiting. Still waiting for a push coming from these CTs. Cajun taking that cat control. 30 seconds left. Sets up that execute. Gonna try to bait this rotation. A well-placed smoked over towards B. This is gonna be detrimental to this hit. Cajun's running back. There's 20 seconds left. There is no other option. Signal over towards mid. We'll take him down, and that is just the save call. Perfectly timed smoke at upper tons. Well played by Sleep. And a tied-up scoreline in a broken economy. Not broken. That's over-exaggerating. Fire and Poseidon will still be able to drop. But it ain't gonna be perfect. And I dare say whoever wins this round, round 23, gonna have a great opportunity to finish out the rest of it. Poseidon taking a shot through the doors. Doesn't quite connect. Neither team wanting to give up that first mistake, that first kill. T's pretty passive over towards mid, towards lower, towards long. On control claimed by Signal. Launch a utility over towards Cat to push this off. Block smoke start to come out now. Mid to B smoke thrown. Pushes the rotation off. Hiding behind the smoke. The T's are coming out over towards Cat in that smoke. A timing play. Walk through together. Flash comes through. Blinds Adam, who's calling for support. Flash from his teammate. Goes behind him. Gets killed, though. The flashes were good. Poseidon, better. Signal goes down, and that's a site given over. Beaky and KMZ wondering what the hell happened. It was looking so good for so long, and now a flank from mid. We'll find that kill onto KMZ. It's just Beaky in a 1v4. Only saving grace here is they don't know where he is. They didn't spot him out. He's got a kid. He could go for a ninja here. There's no way they should be Oh, okay. Poseidon was posted up on that angle. All right, well, now he's dead. Good for one. But he's surrounded, and they do not want to let him live. The economy is oh so important. If they just take away this armor, this rifle, I mean, that's going to be tough. And like I said before, I think the winner of that round that we just witnessed is going to be the winner of this game. Zomblers take 12, and the last tactical timeout used by FarmVille. What do you do in this situation? Sleep Zork. We'll get an op passed over to him, or bot. I'm assuming it was passed, though. Adam gets a 5-7 in return. Not a very even trade, if you ask me. But sometimes the 5-7 can be the best weapon in the game. Tech pause comes out. And I don't know, man. This is going to be a tough one. A1S, op, 5-7, and a FAMAS. They might not be ready for the op to be on Sleep Zork. It's a possibility. Maybe they underestimate the economy here. Zomblers does and just starts peeking out. Gives a free kill over. It's possible. I'm seeing some .Rs in the chat, so looks like that technical pause comes to an end. Take this off. And go on back into what could be the final round of Dust 2. Poseidon being boosted once more. Does connect with Sleep Zork. So the op of the CT side is known. And he goes down to 19 points of health. Long control is given over. Poseidon still boosted up over towards Suicide. Oh, the door smoke is missed, though. Flash comes through from long. Signal will take down one. Takes down Cajun. Takes down the leader of Zomblers. Will have to lead his team from the grave. I'm assuming he's a leader. I think he's usually the IGL. Assumption there. Double setup of the CTs over towards B. One jump spotting from the window. But this is not where they're going. The T's, that is. They work their way up Cat. And you can't quite see it, but there is a man with that op in hand over towards car. Cat execute smokes come through. Cool comms jumps into CT. Will take down one. And that's just got to be it. We do have Beaky in the pit position, but his teammates nowhere near. Have to rotate through. And there's already a lurk over towards lower. They're aware. They're aware it's a possibility, but not quite enough. Fire, gonna take down both of them. Beaky, the last man alive, and that is going to be Dust 2 going the way of Zomblers. Playing it well, playing it right. And that's gonna bring us to Inferno. Which, remembering the map picks, FarmVille did pick Dust 2, so they lose their map pick. And Inferno, obviously, then being the pick of Zomblers there. So stick around, we'll find out how they do on their map pick in this very close matchup, way closer than I thought. But we will be right back after a quick break.
Anytime you call my number, feel like say I chop piloto. Anytime you hear the lampa, I'ma show my dark on Jojo. Anytime you call my number, feel like say I chop piloto. Anytime you hear the banker, I'ma show my dark on Jojo.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this matchup of Zomblers and FarmVille, which is map number 2, Inferno. Map number 1, of course, being Dust 2, which we just witnessed, and going the way of Zomblers. That was the map pick of FarmVille, so we find ourselves on the map pick of Zomblers. Lots of repeating myself there. This is just a fake knife round. A courtesy, if you will. A little bit of server lag there that I saw. But as the sides are predetermined, the team that does not choose the map gets to choose the side of the map that they start on. So we'll see what Zomblers and what FarmVille opt to go with. My assumption, FarmVille starts on CT side. I feel like it's a bit easier when you're more of a puggy team, which I think they are. Not positive. No shade, but just seems to be. And, well, let's see. Sides are swapped. There we go. Zomblers on the left, FarmVille on the right. And just as I said, FarmVille will start on that CT side. So, here we go. Map number 2. Map number 1 being pretty close. Could have gone either way. Ends up going the way of Zomblers. Let's see if FarmVille can take their opponent's map pick themselves. Beaky going alone over towards B. Other CTs making their way over towards mid, and they're going to peek out. Sleep Zork bringing a shot off. Spots one, or I don't know if he quite spotted him, but at least went for it. Oh my god, Poseidon just absolutely demolished one. Okay, nice. Well. Oh my god, and I literally, I took my hand off the keyboard and they peeked over towards mid again. So, man advantage gone, 4 versus 4. I do apologize for that. Awful observing right there. I was trying to think of what was going on, but clean headshots traded back and forth. And now these T's have to make a decision of where to end. Seems to be A. Lots of typing. I'm hearing typing. It's distracting me. One, I have to know. Okay, the coaches, I think, are typing. Either way, Cajun is going to find Signal, pushing through mid. Now over towards Pit. Sleep Zork will take down 2. Looking for his 3rd. Taps him down. And that is the entire T side absolutely demolished by one man. Cajun, 2 HP left. 57 damage done to him. And the saving grace of Sleep Zork will grant FarmVille the first round of Inferno. I'm curious. Okay, I want to see again. All. Filter all. I'm reading. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Womp womp. All right. Lower banana smoke thrown. Control given over. CT's pushing on through. Taking full control of it. And the T's are just playing back. Letting the CTs use their utility. Forcing them to rebuy it. They just sit pretty back on the stairs. Now in the smoke, they're about to just directly run into this MP7 and I guess the A1S of KMZ, who takes down 3. Just the Hail Mary play through the smoke. Adam getting aggressive with it towards ramp as well. Will take a Glock to his T opponent fire. And a second round from FarmVille. Just some Glocks, though. Just some Glocks. Nothing to be too worried about. It's a nice skin. What do we got? Oh, the double fade. Pretty. All right, Beaky and Adam are 2 B defenders. Make it 3 with KMZ. Late utility from both sides. Molly's come out. Cajun starts to burn. That nade might connect. Well, it's the bullets, actually, and it is just an absolute bloodbath here. As, well, and it's that team kill. Poseidon takes down Cool Comms. Friendly fire. And And back into the 3v3. We are even. Space has been taken by Signal over towards Apps. The remaining other 2 CTs group up in B. Beaky, that first point of contact does do a good chunk of damage to Cajun, but that's both CT players giving away. They know the positions of both of them. AKs against MP9s. Beaky starts burning out. He's forced to that fountain position. Fire trying to pre-fire. It looks good for one. Flicks over for the second as well. And the third CT close by in Banana. Not sure if his footsteps were heard, but he's got a chance in this. But fire will put him out. Clean headshot to him. A first round for Zomblers. And the first gun round going the way of Zomblers as well. There's two things going there. More typing. What is all this typing? Alrighty. Another force buy for the CTs here. Banana control given over. A mid peek happens, but no damage. Maybe a couple bullets shot. Beaky eats a nade for 18 points. But the T show presence over towards brackets. They throw a couple of smokes, shoot a couple of bullets, bait some rotations, and fall back towards Banana. Oh, actually, it was only 26 points. Damage. I thought it would be a little bit more. That nade looked nice. But brackets control now taken. Although Signal wants to be aggressive. Cajun does spot his shoulder out, so shoots him for a bit more. They decide to fall back. 40 seconds remaining. Lots of util gone. One singular smoke in the hands of Adam. But if it's well-timed, which it is, it'll be perfect to block this smoke. Beaky and Adam to hold the site. Oh my god, the T-smoke was missed. The T-smoke was missed, and so they have to push on through it. No flashes, no nothing. Beaky gets 2. Adam does eventually go down. Coolcom dying, and the lurk of fire is found as well. That bomb planted. And they take full back church control. Signal walks into the... Oh my god, the crosshair. Coolcoms and Poseidon both get theirs. KMZ, 1 versus 2. And he's not ready for Poseidon, who's just peeking at Fountain. Oh, man. Who won map 1? Map 1 went the way of Zomblers. And that's got to be tough if you're FarmVille there. Let's see. Some more typing in chat. Give me 1 second. Let's see what they're saying. They're saying, admin, this is legit unplayable. His game is full freezing. And then Coolcom said, I am not lagging. He said, IDK, why it was perfect last game, but not now. So apparently some lag going on for the side of FarmVille here. I mean, likely story, right? You lose your first round and then you instantly type that its server's lagging. Like, sure. But we may be getting a server change here. It's crazy the amount of... I feel like when I was playing, I never had... Or I rarely had, like, actual tech issues. It seems like we get a bunch of tech issues nowadays. Whether it be lag, whether it be anything like that. They're asking for a new server. Alrighty, well. Boys, I am going to throw a quick Okay, that's there. All right, so they're getting a different server. Let's see. Do I have it already? I do have it. A third new server for this matchup. Let me throw it to a quick break and just make sure everything is good before we head back into it. All right, so I'm going to throw us to a surf. Give me 1 second. Alrighty, we are back into the action here. Still seeing some typing. Says we are all good to go. And is everything right here? Nope, Zomblers is on the left side. Oh, everything's breaking now. Right? Zomblers is on the left side. I don't know why it says FarmVille has a map win. They do not. Anyway, sorry. Back into the action here. Ignore the score. It is Zomblers up 1 right now. Both teams do not have wins. That is just Zomblers. Not sure why that's happening. Either way, we'll move on from it. Kills going the way of T's, 2 of them to be in fact. Make that a third as Cajun walks through and takes down Sleep Zork. Beaky with the USP will be taken, will be spotted as well. And that is just going to leave Signal left alone. He's right behind Fire. I think they're gonna... Oh, did he spot? No, he didn't. He didn't spot him. The Fire barely escaping the snapping turtle of the 5-7. That will be the round, nonetheless. Full comms eventually does shoot him down, spot him out. Kill him dead. I don't know. What else can I say? Drop him. And I feel like we're going to be seeing a bunch of that. That's saving, considering this is Inferno. The lovely map of Inferno. While it looks beautiful, it is can be quite boring to watch sometimes, I won't lie. Some fast, aggressive plays from Cajun here. He's gonna spot out one and does get the kill right before being blinded. Adam, the trade. Now flashes come back. Coolcom's gonna spam that corner position. Does not connect with anything. Mac-10 in the hands of fire as he lurks over towards Apps. Retake nade comes out. Does 20 points of damage-ish to Poseidon. And the good old Inferno play of take banana. Fall back towards brackets. And then probably go back towards banana, if I had to guess. MP7. It's been looking pretty good so far for these CTs. We'll look good now. A dink is good, but a kill is not. Sleep Zork, left alone on site. Rotates coming quick. He gets two. Buys a lot of time for Adam to come through with the A1S. 2 versus 2. Poseidon also falling. Mac-10 left alone. AK could be picked up. The body of his comrade. Bomb is being stuck as well. And now these T's, or CTs, are going to go through on a timing. Fire will find one, but Beaky does get that trade. So it is a third round, a tie-up from FarmVille here. Oh, why is that? Why is his name off like that? I don't know. But that defuse comes through. The round win as well. 3-3. CT's playing that quite perfectly. Basically sacrificing the first guy so the second can get the kill. But we've seen those types of rounds go wrong many times in our days. Alrighty. Early nades towards banana. Do some chip damage onto Cool Comms and Cajun. Some nades traded back, but they will not connect the way that the CTs did. Faster play. T's walk through the smoke, but a well-timed flash does blind the T's, but not for good enough for a kill. Adam does quite a lot of damage. 3 of these players hurt on the T side. And full banana control in the hands of the T's. Three smokes left for this T side. That nade, ooh, does do some damage, not a whole lot. And some execute smokes come through. One towards coffins, one's towards CT. But it is all a ruse. It is all a fake. As these T's walk up brackets. Over towards arches. Is where they end up going. Signal will take down the first, a nade to catch man, and just like that, this T hit has been falling apart. Still working though. Another kill going the way of Signal. Alone in pit, that bomb being planted does not get stuck, and through the smoke, Sleep Zork will go through, but fire will flick on over. Save his teammate. And put Beaky into the clutch once more. Ollie out to the site. Clears out one spot. One mid-site peeks out at just the perfect timing to grant Zomblers their 4th. Get their 4th. Take the lead once more. Yeah, I'm still not sure why that why the HUD is showing that FarmVille has a win when they do not. I think that's an in-game thing. But either way, fire. We'll find Signal pushing on through the apps position. Now, a couple of mollies over towards Banana will push Adam off it. Beaky, nade in hand. Let's see what he's got. Good chunk. 40 on to Cajun. We'll take that for a nade. To rotate back on over. Arch smoke's being thrown. Just a bait, though. As we remember, this is where the T's are. This is where the T's are going. Adam over towards Banana, peeks out, spots out multiple players. 5-7 in hand, Beaky up on the boost, will get cleared eventually. Adam does get his, but is there traded thereafter. And now these rotates from the CTs come through. Bomb being planted. And it was just an eco round. Although Sleep Zork is at $400. I don't know if the math is mathing there. Let me check. No, he's not going to be able to buy. I'm kind of confused on why. I guess if he gets a kill and he keeps his armor alive, maybe there's an opportunity for a buy in the next round, but maybe this was just a save in general. I'm not sure. Maybe a double. Maybe they were on a double. Wasn't quite paying attention. All right. Well, Sleepy Zork dies to the bomb. Okay. There's a bomb health bar. He could have had armor. I don't know. I'm running out of energy for this one a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. And seeing something like that, that's just like, wow. Okay. No excuse for that one. Yeah, I guess he thought he would live. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the thought process was there. He could have had armor. Like I said, this is a full buy, so I don't know. Anyway, moving on. 3 towards Banana for the CTs here, and 4 make it towards Banana for the T side. So a bloodbath once more about to happen, about to commence. Any second here, whenever the retake starts to happen. Probably on Adam's point of contact. Molly towards the corner will throw a wrench in the plan of that. Kind of isolates, but enough time to come back through. Cajun, another Molly for corner. It's well placed. Beaky has to push through the flames. But Adam is good for 3 and a dink onto Poseidon there. Finally finished off, though. 2 versus 3. Why's my mouse all weird? Like we said, the bloodbath. CT smoke thrown. KMZ alone. A rotate on its way. T's checking their backs. Where they charge on in. Flash is good. Shot fired, so they know at least one T is there. Poseidon, that first point in. He's low, though, and that's just going to leave fire. Oh, KMZ's alone at the pillar. Does go down for 6 seconds, though. 6 seconds. 4. Oh, did he get it? He didn't get it. Sleeps are out. Doesn't matter either way. He's just going to sprint at him. That's the round. Time wasted. I didn't even realize it. And a 4th round for FarmVille. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. The comms might be a little whack, a little crazy right now. This is map 2. Don't pay it. The HUD is wrong. Zomblers is the only one with a win right now. Zomblers had map 1. We're on map number 2 right now. Alrighty. T-side force here. Couple of Galils. 4 smokes left in play. 3 CTs. Well, I guess only 2 now. One's rotating off. He's second guessing it. He doesn't quite know what he wants. Not yet. But he did drop some util over. To the boys at B. And KMZ has been peeking over towards brackets this entire time, has relayed that information that they have not been there quite yet. And you can see Sleep Zork has just been back and forth with this rotation. Smokes start to come through now. Nice flash to get Adam 1. Beaky over towards this church position. Oh, okay. And a fight over towards mid. I don't quite know what's going on here. A nade. Ooh, it does dunk. Oh, okay, I like it. Hey, respect. I didn't see the vision, but the vision was there. And he spams down Cajun through the smoke for lots and lots of damage. And that bomb is planted. Fire's nowhere nearby. Fire is nowhere nearby, so it is going to be a nice, easy defuse here for the CTs. I kind of like it. I kind of fuck with that. I was second guessing it because I was like, okay, they had like a flash play set up. Surely Beaky should have been fighting with his team, but I mean, that's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. I know, I'd be pissed. Okay, what do we got here? Another buy coming out from the T side. 4 MAC-10s and an AK in the hands of Fire. Saved from the previous. It's a full-on B rush. Adam gonna peek on in for 2 kills. Now Beaky, the hero of the previous, with his nade set up and spam damage, is left alone on the B site. Smoke for his position. Cut off this play. Works wonders. The T stop dead in their tracks. More smokes start coming through, though, but Beaky has plenty of rotations, plenty of support at this time. Flash comes through, he dodges it, and into his crosshair they go, but he does not get the kill. It does not matter, though. KMZ over towards CT, triples up. Hat trick for him. And a 6th round, a lead taken for FarmVille. And with the repeated force buys, you can see what that has done to the economy of these T players. It is not good, it's not pretty, and on this last round of the half, they have to just use Tech 9s, Deagles, MAC-10, and a single AK to get the job done. Cajun has taken lots of space towards Banana, though, trying to fight these Ts. Causing lots of mayhem, which is working. Okay, but they retake it, and so now these Ts are forced into this bracket. Okay, they're in towards brackets. So, Arch side, KMZ does spam 1 through the smoke. Sleep Zork will be good for his, and kills just happening all over the place. I do apologize for missing it, but it was going to be an impossible round for Zomblers to win either way. So, 7-5 at the half. FarmVille with a 2-round lead. Oh, oopsie. I messed my thing up. Give me 1 second. Alrighty. There we go. Okay. All right, pistol round coming out here. Let's see. FarmVille, what do you got? 2 players over towards banana, a couple towards ramp. Just looking for some peeks. We got a smoke and 2 flashes. A nade from Cajun here. Let's see. Oh, it actually isn't as good as I thought. That looked like it was going to be really good. Anyway, this T push does come in. Cool Comms and Cajun getting a couple kills between the 2 of them, just buying so much time for their rotates to come on through, which they do as man appears through the smoke. Good for his. Beaky gets that trade, goes into the 1 versus 2. 2 kills already to his name. They're charging him down. Poseidon walks through that smoke, the other towards CT. Oh man, they know his position, but he knows where they are as well. So, can he make the impossible possible? Looks for the first, but cannot hit any of the shots. Maybe if he got one of those right off the bat, there's a possibility, but the CTs play that to perfection, play it together, play it well. And 6-7, the scoreline. However, with the bomb going down and a good amount of kills, FarmVille does force up into it. 3 MAC-10s in play, paired with some armor. Attack timeout quickly to discuss what they would like to do with them. Let's take a look. What do we got for skins? What are we looking at for skins here? Damascus Steel Butterfly, not bad. Slaughter Butterfly, okay. A lot of ADHD on this team. What do we got here? Ooh, Stiletto. I'm a big Stiletto fan, but the Fade. Hold on, what does that say? I didn't get to see what it said. Dang it. Another Butterfly. Did we check man already? Either way, back into the action here. 3 CTs charging on over towards this bracket's position. Fire. Gonna toss a nade straight down. Ooh, artillery. Saw a lot of red, but not a whole bunch of damage. Man, get your gun out. Poseidon will pull his. Takes down 1, but they're coming onto the site. Fire. Shoots Beaky down for 35, or to get to 35 points of health. Nice shot from Poseidon onto site. Now, just trying to live as they back up. In a 4 versus 3, very low HPs on these T's. Oh man, that nade. Dude, holy shit, the damage. All of it unconfirmed too. Another resmoke from Moto, that's actually pretty big. That's pretty massive. That's really gonna hurt the CT retake. They gotta all group up over towards brackets. 1 is gonna eventually walk through the smoke. Beaky's looking for it, but he's got people at his back. The timings are just all over the place, but somehow, some way, they're making it work. Poseidon left in the 1 versus 2. The almost has the flick up the signal, but cannot connect for it. So just the upgraded MAC-10s, I think 3 MAC-10s of Tech 9 and maybe a Glock or something on KMZ, I forget what he had, work wonders. FarmVille win the battle of the force buys, get their second round. Or sorry, first round of the second half. And a quick tactical timeout maybe to just calm the nerves a bit, if I had to guess. And as it comes to a close, we see that Zomblers are opting to force back into them. I mean, they kind of have to. After winning the first, losing the second, you're forced into that double save territory. So they don't really have an option here. Alright, quite some passive plays. Not as much now, but Cool Comms and Cajun take Banana, but pretty passive from both sides before then. Banana control in the hands of the CT players. Are we going to see the good old-fashioned leave one on B? Have him jump spot? No. No, we're not. In fact, they're going to stick around towards top Banana. Go for a crazy boost, late round boost here. Nope, just playing up close and personal with the 5.7s. I like it. I like it. Sleep Zork over towards Apps has mollied into pit, forced that smoke response from fire, so they at least know that there's one CT in this position. Man up on site, not good for his, and all CT defenders of the A site fall one by one. So the Banana Boys, a shot. Banana Boys are forced now into the save themselves, and with Cajun's position already given away, there's no reason not to hunt him down. I guess the reason being you don't want to hand over an AK. So I can guess myself. Oh, hell yeah. Aim training. Aim Labs is free. Footsteps being heard now. Sleep Zork. Gonna catch Cajun just checking out the pots. The pots and pans. Oh, and Signal also finding Cool Comms. It is a full execution of the CT side with that bomb being planted and exploding. Economy booming for the side of FarmVille, and it looks a little rough here for Zomblers, I ain't gonna lie. Now they have to save this one. Should be a 10th going the way of FarmVille. I don't know. And the full-on bracket stack coming out here. Over towards mid, they're gonna flash through the smoke, but KMZ will instantly find the heads of Cool Comms and Poseidon. Some more MAC-10 spamming going through as well. A dink from the USPs will find Signal down to 11 HP, but probably not much more than this. Probably. Well, two kills. 2 kills with USPs, not bad. I'll take that. MAC-10 too. Maybe if he gets one more. Ooh, get that AK. You gotta throw the gun behind you, so because now they know that he picked it up. Oh, but he's going around, doing a little around the world action. If he goes into Mexico here, he's actually so smart. Does get another. I mean, the economy's not awful from the T's here, but it's certainly not enough to just be giving away kills like this. So, free and easy. Adam maybe spotting out the shoulder. Footsteps being heard. And he'll keep that AK into the next. So actually, some great damage from Zomblers there. I mean, I don't even know. They had, like, no upgraded pistols. Maybe a couple. But with it, they're able to take down 4. Force that rebuy. Alright, up in the hands of Poseidon here. Oh, just barely takes out his knife right at the last second before seeing somebody. That ADHD that we were talking about. KMZ through the flames. Will try to spam down one, but the grenade from Poseidon will shut him down. Oh, and a nice shot from him as well, finding Sleep Zork creeping out from Apps. Adam now. Being taken down through the smoke from Cajun. And we find ourselves pretty quickly into the 2 versus 5. Yeah, they ESL didn't really give us any of the logos this time around. I had to find them all on my own, and so did not have one for FarmVille. Usually they give us like a folder. They give us like the, a folder of all the logos for all regions, but they didn't have any for NA this time around. I don't think they had it already yet. So, no logo this time. Okay, footsteps are going to be heard. Cool comms. There was a molly directly in front of Cajun. Kind of interesting play here. They're kind of letting these guys in. Beaky's going to take down 2. That's the bomb site given over. 13 seconds left. That smoke towards CT will protect him. At least be able to plant the bomb way more than I was expecting here. Bomb planted. Is this going to be... It would take the ace clutch. It would take the ace clutch here for Beaky. Molly forces him out of position. Well placed. They knew he had to be there, so... Some great effort, a good bomb plant, a good couple of kills, but a round for Zomblers. While they didn't upload, yeah, I mean, I can check again, but I had this all, I downloaded their stuff, like a couple weeks ago, so I'm not sure. Not sure. I was thinking about just getting the logo for the FarmVille game and throwing that on there, but I was kind of lazy. I won't lie. All right, what do we got going on here? Some banana control taken by the CTs. Fully. The re-smoke as well on cool comms. These T's grouping up over towards brackets. Poseidon holding that pixel angle. Oh, will he spot the barrel? Mid-smoke thrown. And the T's back off. Portal, you should feel bad about that joke you just made. Oh, he hit that shot, but only for 50 points of damage. How does that even work? Is that through a wall? Cool comms. Does throw the block smoke. The T's trying to hunt him down. Well, there's only a single smoke left for this CT side, and it's over at the A site. Currently being used for apps. So if the execute does come through, which it is being thrown, this B site's going to be wide open. KMZ just kind of walking through. Cajun boosted up on first. Cool comms that new box will be mollied out. Cajun that first point of contact. Cool comms getting his, looking for another onto Beaky, is connecting, finding KMZ as well, who is just dropping his gun, looking for an AK to pick up. And, okay, all right. Sounds good. I don't think the team's gonna be happy to see that one if they rewatch the VOD, but it is what it is. Thank you for the follow, Tortle. Tortle? Tortel? Tortle. Yeah, you do, Chatter. You win, just by being here. Alright, KMZ, after his sins of the previous, his teammate shooting him in the back, just to make sure he knows that he messed up in the previous, even though he got the opening kill here. A kill going the way of Poseidon over towards Apps on the Sleep Zork, so we are back even. Cajun finding one as well. Signal, gonna walk into this op scope. He will, but Poseidon does not connect. Cajun is walking through, does get the kill onto Adam. Now KMZ, who started us off well into this round, with the support of the teammate of the T, Cajun will take him down. Adam really not happy with how KMZ played in that last round, so he had to shoot his boy in the back a little bit. Yo, Kale Quo. or no, Caliquo. Caliquo. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Itten. Quick tack timeout. It's Hino TV. Thank you for the follow too. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cajun does have a nice name. I like when players have like the easy to pronounce names. It's hard enough for me to cast as is, but when they just got the, I mean, even Sleep Zork is a difficult one for me. Thunder, I wish you luck. All right, tactical timeout comes to a close. And we find ourselves in the force buy coming out for FarmVille here. Mac 10 in the hands of Sleep Zork. So not perfect, but not awful. Slower play for the T's. At least that's what I was thinking until they threw that bracket smoke. Archside smoked off. Poseidon connecting with one. No flashes around him. Looks for another. But his teammate goes down in the meantime. Takes out his Tech 9, though, looking for the fourth. Does not get it. That should be enough for his team to clean up the rest of this round. Beaky left in a 1 versus 2. Knows the position of one. I don't know if he knows where Cajun is, though. He doesn't have a kill. But it looks like he has an idea. So the side's going to be given over. Beaky's not convinced he has it. But he does. So he'll plant that bomb. And now, the CTs realize what's going on here. And look at this space that Beaky has taken. Posted up in back of church. Right next to the liquor. Bomb planted in the middle of the open for CT here. He lets both of them walk by. Time is ticking, less than half. That smoke goes on the bomb. He's spamming for it, does connect, but is there time? Cajun, you gotta get on it. He has the kit. He's got it. He's got it. Oh, it was pretty close, but he got it. He gets it in the end. If Beaky was able to live for half a second, maybe get around that wall, get around that corner, he would have it. Milliseconds. That's all it takes in the game of Counter-Strike. But 10-10 the score now, tied up. The economy's still not looking good here for FarmVille. They do force it, though. Some MAC-10s, a Deagle, and AK. They're in that double save territory, so they just gotta try to make it work. Gotta try to make it happen, and it's a fast play towards Arches. Man will mow him down. Adam, the next one up. Okay, maybe a little over-ambitious there from Man. Bomb is picked up. Poseidon over towards Pit. Every member of the CT squad here. Poseidon good for one. And I think the lives, the time limited here for the T's as they are just getting flanked from every which direction. An 11th round here for Zomblers. 1 round away from map and series point for them. Remember, do not pay attention to the HUD. It is a 1-0 scoreline for Zomblers. FarmVille does not have a win right now, so if they win this, GG. If FarmVille wins this, we head to Mirage. Kind of a miss nade there. Over towards Banana, though. The good old normal default util coming out. Bottom Banana smoke. KMZ gonna smoke off over towards lane. And just take some space. Man, on that Moto position, that Moto corner, and look at what it's doing to the rotations of the CTs. They're backing off entirely, doing the exact same thing that they did in the previous. Cajun second guesses himself. Calls off the plate, sorry, was not paying attention towards A. Poseidon does take down Signal. I don't know what's happening. The bomb is in literal T-spawn. We had 2 players up on A site, and this is just I don't know how I'm supposed to keep up with that. These are some crazy plays coming out. Ooh, I like that smoke. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Cajun does spot out a couple. CT smoke thrown. Beaky full blind will take down Cajun. Maybe there's a chance. Maybe there's an opportunity. The bomb crosses the site. Beaky on very low HP. And Adam finds 2. There's no way that they're throwing this. There's no fucking way that they're throwing this. Both players over towards backhaul. And a double setup. Poseidon gonna be that first point of contact. Does connect. But Beaky's left alone. Once more in the 1 versus 1. Low HP on one of their opponents, and fire kills Poseidon. Shoots him in the back. But Poseidon right before then takes down Beaky. So the scare survived. The mental may be chalked of FarmVille. Wondering what the hell happened in that round. What went so wrong? How did we all die that early? How do we bring it back? Then how do we all die once more? That's the question. But I don't think we'll have any answers. And the only true answer is what happens in this round right here. Zomblers on map and series point. Full AKs though here. Full AKs for the T side. Coolcom's charging through the smokes will take full control of Banana. Lots of utility used by the CTs here. Actually, a single smoke left for the rest of this round. Our smoke from the T players come through. They take brackets control. Poseidon rings the op out over towards that app's position and falls to pit. And now what do? That's a good start. Man taken down. Poseidon does connect with KMZ under porch. That gives the position away. Not the kill, though. Smoke onto site is good to block the vision of Fire, who's trying to play around it. Cajun, though, has arrived as well. Fire gets 2, and this could be it. But not yet. Sleeps Orc and Beaky. They combined. Force Coolcoms into that clutch. Coolcoms know there's one trapped back site. The question is, where's the other? He's working his way up. Knows that one has to be in that corner. There is no other option. Probably knows that the other one is pit 2. Yeah. Look at this. Oh my god. He finds one. He knows the other's pit. He flicks around to one, but he cannot flick back to the other. He played it to perfection. He read it perfectly. But unfortunately for him, he's in the 2v1. So another round here for FarmVille, another round here on Inferno. The final round of regulation. In a chaotic game of Inferno. Let's see what the T's cook up in this one. Poseidon. I don't even think he meant to hit Adam there. I'm not gonna lie. I think he was trying to go for signal. So that's unlucky for you, man. I'm sorry that happened to you. CT stack, though, over towards brackets. Double nade comes through. Signal trying to force an issue that maybe didn't need to be. Minute 20 left into the round. 3 versus 5, and that has to be it. That has to be the last. Cajun sprinting over to support his teammate. Smoke well-timed, but does leave room for this T to walk through. Cajun, though, walks through the smoke and just kills 2. And now he's sprinting Beaky down, finishes it off with the hat trick, 13-11. They take both maps, 2-0, nice and easy as that. Zomblers, the victors. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate you. Appreciate you being here. If you did enjoy this stream, throw me a follow. That's all I ask. I would appreciate that as I'm trying to reach a goal. I will be back for games tomorrow. Marsborn versus Chicken Coop. So if you're interested in that, I'll be there for that, covering that one. But that's going to be it for me. I do appreciate you all being here. GG's to the team, Zomblers and FarmVille both. And yeah, I will catch you guys tomorrow if you're there. Adios. Bye-bye.